What is going on, everybody? Blue Raven here. We are back, and it is time to play Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Out of all the Dark Souls games, I think this one is actually my favorite, and as we're playing, I will explain why. Okay, sorry about that. We had to get a what's up, Spencer? So I had to do something there. So you can see I already have some characters built up already, but we are not going to be playing with any of these. We got shit tits, dong cheese, like drift turd, and then flawless. We are not going to be playing with any of those characters. We're actually going to be starting a whole new character for this playthrough. But you guys can see I've played this game before. This is an actual walkthrough.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. the cursed.
Now that's how you do an intro to a game, by the way. That's just awesome. I love that intro. And so our adventure begins. One of my favorite parts of the intro is when you see the river, the lake as he's walking up to it, and he's got all the fire bugs on him. And as he's walking up, you see the bugs on him. You have the door that he's standing in, and as you see it, it's just this decrepit piece of wall with two flames on it. But if you look in the water, there's a whole castle in the reflection. I always thought that was really cool. No, I did not look that game up yet. Been a little bit busy. So, one thing I did want to point out, and I pointed this out when I was playing Dark Souls 3, is that in Dark Souls 3, I believe that when you went to the Profane Capital, that you were actually in Things Betwixt. This is Things Betwixt. This is Dark Souls 2, Things Betwixt. The reason I say it is because if you look at that crack in the cave, it's the exact same crack as in the one in Dark Souls 3. So, that's pretty cool. So anyways, you start out, you don't have any weapons, and this is just kind of who you are. There are some dogs, some kobolds here. This will be a complete 100% playthrough of the game. I will try to show you every item that there is. Rusty coins. Let's go. Let's read the lore on that. An old rusty coin. Crushing this coin temporarily boosts luck. This rusted coin gives you a little extra bit of luck, making items and the items easier to find. The coin is engraved with the image of a god that was worshipped in ancient times, but no one knows the true origins. Okay. I will try to read as much lore as I can to you guys and give you my interpretations of that lore based on what I think. So if you go through here, you're going to see these big footsteps and thing. And if you follow this right here should be a telltale sign that you don't want to go this way. If you come around here, you can actually hear him. Some people call them hippoclopses. I call them ogres. I just say it's an ogre. That's an ogre. You don't want to mess with that. We're going to come back and mess with him in a minute. We're not going to mess with him right now. What's up, Omar? Yeah, we're just going to run across here. And we're going to go ahead and start this next bit of dialogue. I will be quiet during the dialogue. I'm not skipping dialogue either. Very good question. What is our name going to be? Well, so I'm going to be doing two different builds for you guys. And I've been debating for the last few days of which build I wanted to do. And as far as my walkthrough, there was a melee build, and then there was going to be a magic build that I was going to do. And I really debated, I really thought about it. I think I want to do the magic build first, so we're going to name him Reaper. And you'll see why later in the game. Alright, so now we're going to build our character class. So the reason I named him Reaper is because he's going to be a Hex build. So we're going to go ahead and start off as a Sorcerer. Because we need that, and we get that 12 Intellect to start out with. And yeah, so we're going to be going with that. Gift, we're going to go ahead and take the healing wares. So I'm going to go through each one of these and what they actually do. So the life ring is going to give you a little bit of life, more than what you have if you equip it. You're going to get one pretty quickly in the game anyway, so don't waste your time on that. Human effigy, it's good to have an extra one, but you're going to get so many you're not going to need it. Healing wares is good because you're going to get a lot of healing items that you would normally start with. Homer Bone is the same as in Dark Souls 3. You crush it, it'll take you back to the last bonfire you rested at. The Seed of a Giant, it's another. This is only used in PvP, not really needed. Bonfire Aesthetic would be the only other item I would think about grabbing, just because there are a couple of areas where I will be using Bonfire Aesthetics. And what a Bonfire Aesthetic does is it says tosses into the bonfire, raises the strength of nearby foes, only for those who seek greater challenges. What it does is, so you'll burn it at a specific bonfire that you want to use it at, and it'll turn that area into NG+, or NG++, or NG+++, and it's permanent like that. So if you turn one into NG+, if you turn the area into NG+, and then you go into New Game Plus, that area will now become New Game++. It'll permanently keep stacking, so just keep that in mind. Petrified something, a simple petrified lump. It may be of use someday. That's for the crows. I normally would go with that, but we're not going to use it. We're going to go with that. Alright. Gender, we're going to go female. I think, yeah, we're going to go female because there's a set that I can use really early. But it only looks good on a female. Alright, so we're going to go skinny, physique, muscular, face, homeland. Yeah, I like that one. Hair. Yeah, that works. Hair color. Black. Let's give her a scar, shall we? Or no, never mind. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. It's simple. We're not trying to do too much. Finalize creation. I don't want to spend. That is Dark Souls. But it says you're going to die over and over and over again. It's just part of the game. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we'll go ahead and go up these stairs, grab our human effigy that's up here. I also don't want to take credit for this build as far as like it was like my idea that I came up with it, because it's not my idea. I got this build from another YouTuber named Fighting Cowboy. Be sure to go check out his channel. Really good guy. So we're actually going to go back the way we came for a second. We're going to go down here. Small, smooth, and silky stone. Again, those are for the crows. You'll give them those, and they'll give you special items. They're the ones you trade with the crows. We're gonna go fight this ogre now. Now that we actually have a weapon, and he's actually pretty easy. There's two ways to fight him. If you're magic, just stay away from him and pew 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 him. If you're a melee, what you want to do is you want to get behind him and entice him to sit down. And I'm actually going to show you that before we actually pew 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 him. Oh, it's been a while. Okay. So you want to get behind him and make him do that. That's all you have to do. Or we're actually going to do this. There we go. Oh, so life gems, yeah. So that's what you get for starting out the game. When you get the health pack, you get these extra life gems, and that's totally worth doing. Starting out with all these extra life gems is totally worth it. Yeah. That's one thing you don't get in Dark Souls 3. Mainly because the Estus works so much more efficiently in Dark Souls 3 that life gems just wouldn't make sense in Dark Souls 3. Your Estus that you're going to get in this game, it works good, but it doesn't work like Dark Souls 3 does. So, yeah. Alright, so now we're done with that. You also want to talk to this chick. Sorry. Yeah, why else would I visit such a place? Huh. Why is it decaying? Millibeth. Ah, okay. 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 So basically what she's saying is the old lady that sent us here was a firekeeper. There was 4 firekeepers. In the original Dark Souls, I guess there's 4. I'm not sure about that lore, but there's 4 firekeepers in this game, and there's 3 here, and then there's the one that sent us here. And they're not tending to the flame like they're supposed to be. They're basically just sitting on their butts, and the flame is now fading because of that, and now hollows are taking over. Okay. So the reason you want to talk to her is you get that really cool bit of dialogue, but more importantly, when you complete the next area, if you come back, she'll have a gift for you when you complete this next area. Alright, we're going to switch off to that. There's our bonfire. I'm going to go ahead and rest at it. Get our life back up and start the tutorial. Now this is the tutorial area. And we can't actually do the entire tutorial yet. Because you need a petrified something. Or not a petrified something. You need a fragrant branch of yore. You need a fragrant branch of yore to complete this area, so we'll actually have to come back later to complete the full area, but we are going to go ahead and do the little bit of tutorial just because it's worth doing. Did I turn around? I did turn around. Just because it's worth the souls to do it. Starting out the game. Pokes in this game are the best type of physical damage. This is the backstab tutorial. That guy will never turn around. They want you to go up and backstab him. Oh. There we go. So, but yeah, this is probably, like I said, this is by far my favorite Souls game. Mainly because it was my first Souls game. Not to say it's the best. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying it's the best Dark Souls game. I'm just saying it's my favorite. Because there is a distinction. Because I think the best overall Souls game out there would be Bloodborne. I think it's the best quality one. This is the Crows. Smooth, silky. So anything smooth, silky, like this. And you want to hit leave and just leave it there for them. And then they'll give you an item. And we got a Faint Stone. Cool. Faint Stones are good. We'll actually look at the lore on that real quick. An altered state of Titanite used to imbue weapons with magic or to provide magic reduction to shields. Sorcerers of the Meliphane Magic Academy once attempted to imbue Titanite with various elements, but are said to have failed. Someone must have succeeded, though. What else would explain this stone? Interesting. Okay. You want to go ahead and kick this ladder down, but you don't want to go down it. What you want to do is you want to come over here and drop down right here. And grab that. And then that. And yeah, we will come back and light all these lanterns because, again, once we unlock that area over there, once you light all lanterns, you will... Oops, hit the wrong button. When you unlock them all, you'll light all lanterns and there'll be an NPC that'll invade that you can kill, and you get, I think you get like a petrified something. There we go. I'm just making sure my jumping is correct. This is where I used to always die. Like, my first death would always come from right here, because jumping in Dark Souls is never a good idea. If you don't have to jump, don't do it. And then you'll go up here, and you'll get the plunge attack tutorial. All these tombstones, these headstones, are the tutorials. See? So it's giving you this. Go in here and get a cracked red eye orb. That's for PvP. Does it have lore on it? Online play item. Invade other worlds. Defeat the masters of other worlds you may invade to acquire tokens of spite. The residual signs of those who have succumbed to the dark temptations are contained in the form of a cracked red eye orb. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. I know I am. I got my Dark Souls 2 in, so I'm actually very happy. Alright, so we're done with the tutorial now because we can't go there because there's a statue blocking us and you need a fragrant branch of yore to get through there. So we're going to keep heading up. If this says prices on, I rate it. Nope. So, did nobody put prices on? I'll put it right here then. Attribute? No. Orientation. There it is. Put that down. Now, if you're wondering what's the point of actually putting a sign down, is if in these games, and Dark Souls 3 is the same. If you put a message down and somebody checks it and they rate it, if you're in game while they rate it, you automatically will be healed. You'll get a small heal for doing it. So, and I always put one there. If nobody put one there, I always put it there because a lot of people will rate it as they come through. I'm surprised to see so many people still playing this game. That's kind of awesome. So we'll jump down here. We're going to get our first probably main weapon of the game that I think we'll be using. I don't know if we have enough strength to use it yet. And that is the Morning Star. Alright. Let's see. Oh, we can use it. Yeah, I thought we might be... Oh, no, we can't. We can't use it. We need 15 strength, and we don't... And our current strength is at 3, so we can't even two-hand it. We have to get our strength up to use that. But let's see if we can read some lore on it. See if there's any lore on this. A club fitted with a spiked head. The spike of this blunt weapon causes bleeding. Normally wielded by clerics, but clearly intended to draw blood. We also got the chime. Most clerics receive this as their first sacred chime, a catalyst for miracles and hexes. To use miracles, equip the sacred chime and attune a miracle at the bonfire. The strength of most miracles is attuned by the caster of his faith. What's up, King of Gaming? And very important item, binoculars. Oh yeah, we picked up a ring too. Let's go ahead and read that. The stone ring, a beloved ring of the gallant, shieldless Lothrian, formerly of Phosphorosa. I guess that's how you say that, Phorosa. Hits greatly reduced enemy poise. The effects may seem trivial, but for those who comprehend how critical it is to exploit a hole in an enemy's defenses, the significance of this ring will be clear. We will be equipping that too, by the way. Let's see. There they are. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Hold on a second, guys. Excuse me, sorry. Binoculars used to peer at distant sights, equipped to in place of a weapon to use. A rare tool crafted by Volgren. These won't help you in battle, but with a little creativity can be put to good use. Oh, cool. Yeah, I do like your new logo. That is cool. Yeah, and binoculars actually come in really good handy for sorceries and hexes because I could actually look through the binoculars and fire at people from distances. So that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and equip our ring since we have it now. It's been a while. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and light the bonfire. We got a lot to do here at Majula. Yes, your chat is showing up. So we're going to go up to the top of this hill first. We're going to talk to this guy. This guy's got a ton of dialogue. Oh, I gotta fix something. Music's good, but I kind of want that to be just a little quieter. Music is loud. No. You're just weak. Yeah, I killed them too. All right. That sounds cool. Sure. I always like protection. Sweet. Well, thank you. So we talked to him. We wanted to talk to him to get his dialogue so we could get this ring. And this ring is the Ring of the Way of the Blue Covenant. Increases HP slightly. The Way of the Blue is not a developed religion. It is a humble prayer that spreads naturally amongst those who seek help. When apostles of the blue are invaded by dark spirits, they can receive assistance from masters of other worlds. So it's going to give us a little bit more HP is all it's really going to do. We're not going to keep it on for very long. We'll keep it on until we get the until we get like a life ring or something, I guess. Now what this is really cool is that is how many people have died actual deaths in this video game since the game went live. That's the actual number. That's so funny that they keep track of it. Alright, so we're not going to talk to her yet. We want to get everything in the town first, and then we'll talk to her. So souls and life gems. There's this guy here. Who are you, fool? Okay. Interesting. Yep, it's locked. Alright, so we gotta go find his key. And I'll explain why his door is locked in a little while. It's really quite funny. Now we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go ahead and get this life gem. We're gonna go up here. Do not. There's a covenant up here. Do not join this covenant. This covenant automatically turns the game to NG plus without any of the perks of NG plus. So it just makes the game harder for no reason. And that's this covenant. Do not enter this covenant unless you want a challenge for no reason, without any type of reward. Just because you want the game to be harder. We're gonna go in here and talk to this guy. What's up, man? King of Gaming, I have DC Universe, but I'm not playing it currently just because I got way too much stuff on my plate right now. Okay. No. Cool. Well, then why are you here? Interesting. Oh. I'm a blue sentinel. Why is that hogwash? I am a blue sentinel. I don't know, dude. Why are you here? Okay. And so he'll sell some items. Now the thing about this merchant is, as you buy stuff from him, he'll start carrying more and more stuff. The more money he has, the more stuff he'll actually ultimately carry. We're not actually going to buy anything from him right now. We don't need anything from him. None of this gear is relevant to us. We will buy stuff from him later to progress his dialogue, but that's about it. Very important item up here, a Titanite shard. Titanite shards used to reinforce equipment. Reinforces equipment up to +3. Titanite was discovered by discovered in an ancient layer of Earth, and is said to be the gift of the gods. Titanite of this size has very little power, but is still a rare find. Okay. We're going to go over here. This door is locked. We can't get in there yet. But we are going to come over here and we're going to... There's pigs over here. Leave those pigs alone. They will tear you up right now. There we go. Estus Splash Shard. And let's go in here. Why would you say that? I look great. Who's my pretty kitty? Enchante. Shalqua. Shalqua. Don't get loud with me. Thank you. I did put some perfume on. So she will tell you. She'll let you leave covenants. She'll tell you what your current rank is in your current covenant, and she also sells a few items. She sells Homer Bones. She sells Prism Stones, Alluring Skulls, and Lloyd's Talismans. She also sells some rings. She sells the Ring of the Evil Eye, which absorbs HP from each defeated foe. The Silver Cat Ring reduces fall damage. The Red Eye Ring, easier to be detected by enemies. The Named Ingrained, easier to connect to players who choose the name of your same god. And the Ring of Whispers can hear voices of foes. Each of these has their own special purpose. This is a tank ring. You put this on, and enemies will be more inclined to attack you than other players on your team if you're with a team. This helps with fall damage. That obviously helps with fall. This is the one that's kind of important because if you want to do multiplayer, I recommend everybody getting this ring right away, and then you just wear the ring, and then you guys pick the same god, and then when you put your summoning signs down, you'll only see summoning signs of that god. So it'll be easier, so you're not seeing so you don't get people summoning you that you don't want summoning you. Alright. Alright, so we're done here in Missoula. So we're going to go ahead and go over here and talk to the Herald.
Are you the next monarch?
Sure. No, I like Monarch better.
Bearer of the curse. I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters.
Okay.
Take it.
So she gives me an Estus.
King. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
You may now level up your power with the Emerald Herald. Okay, cool.
Bearer of the curse, for misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never leave the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
You call frail and pallid.
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons.
Okay.
Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
Okay.
Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it to see light, however faint it might be.
Okay, so she can upgrade your Estus, which is what we're going to do. And then she can also, and then she's also who you level up with. We are going to be putting a lot of points into intellect and faith. We're going to try to get these to 20 as fast as we can, but right now, we're not going to do anything right now. We'll come back. Because we want to get our strength up, because there's this specific sword that we're going to be using early in the game that's going to get us to a good chunk of the game. Yeah, we can rest. The Fume Ultra Great Sword. Dude's rocking it. We're going to go ahead and head this way. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, and so we just got some more rusted coins, so not a big deal. But I do want to point out there's two types of chests in this game. There's iron chests, which is this one, and there's wooden chests. And there's and there can be mimics in the chest, but mimics will never show up in an iron chest. They cannot show up in these ones. They can only show up in wooden ones. So if you're going through the game for the first time, you don't know if you which one's a mimic or not. These ones will never be mimics. Alrighty. We're gonna head to the Forest of the Fallen Giants. This is our first endeavor of the game. Our first part of the journey. What's up, everybody? Get pumped up. Yeah. My favorite one, my John Cena, which we're actually going to put there. There we go. So there's two ways to do this. You can drop down here. You will take fall damage. You can drop down here and get that. You can go over there and walk down that thing and get this, or you can just walk off right here. Just like that. To get to this chest. And then, if you're skilled, let's see if I can do this. You can jump to it. Now, this ogre is one of the only one in Dark Souls 2. Enemies only respawn like 10 or 12 times. You can only kill them like 10 or 12 times. And this guy, he's one of the few ogres that will respawn. Alright, so we want to come over here. What we want to do is we want to kite this guy over here. Come here. This is how we're going to get ahead on our levels, is with this guy right here. He can't come in the cave, so don't worry. There we go. He can drop Titanite shards and souls. So... there we go. He's dead. And we're gonna farm this guy till he. We're gonna farm that ogre till he doesn't spawn anymore. Okay. And we're gonna go over here. There's a bonfire right here. And so all you're gonna do, touch the bonfire, rest up said bonfire. And kill that guy. Kill that guy. And this is all you have to do. Rinse and repeat, guys. And again, you do this with your melee character as well, but instead of kiting him over here, you just want to keep getting behind him, keep making him sit down. Hollowed infantry armor. And the difference between magic in Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 is in Dark Souls 2 you have a very specific amount of spells you can cast, instead of having a magic bar that you can just keep regenerate. I mean, it all comes out about the same, but in this one you have to get the spells, and you get multiple copies of the spell to get more uses of it. But we should have between 12 and 15,000 souls when we're done with this, so it'll be pretty nice. Woo! That right there, that move that he just did is his grab move. If he gets you, if he grabs you, you're dead. He's gonna eat you. It's a one-hit kill at this low level. If I was like, say level 100, he did that, he wouldn't kill me. He'd take a lot of my life, but he wouldn't kill me. But I mean, this is 1,000 souls every time you kill this guy. So it's totally worth just going ahead and farming him up, killing him a bunch of times, because then we can go back to Majula, we can raise our level cap, because we want to get to, I think we want to get to like 12 strength and 10 dex. There's a sword we're going to be getting that we want to use. I love when I get that crit on him. Throwing knives. Always good to have. You can't get me. Still nothing. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. There we go. We'll increase our luck for a little while. Because I want him to drop souls too. Titanite works. Titanite and souls are what I want him to be dropping right now. Because I need 1, 2, 5. Wait, 3, 5. I need 6 total. Sorry. To get to +3. And the difference between Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 2, one of the biggest differences is in Dark Souls 2, magic is favored over melee. Magic builds are the easy mode in this game. As you can see, I mean, I'm just cheesing this dude. There's nothing he can do about it. Whereas like melee is a little bit more difficult. You're putting yourself in a lot more precarious positions and making it a lot harder. There's a lot higher chance of you dying. Whereas in Dark Souls 3, magic doesn't do a lot of damage. A lot of the magic spells don't do a lot of damage. There's a few that can get up there and damage, but they use a lot of your focus, and it's really hard to maintain magic in that game. Whereas melee is just the way to go. Just walk around, imbue your weapon with some type of magical ability, and then just go to town. Just go ham on people. There we go. This doesn't take as long as you think it does, though. I mean, it does take a little bit, but... Oh! See what happens when he touches... All he had to do is touch you, and he almost killed me. Not worried, though. Okay. But yeah, the first good sword we get is it'll be the Fire Longsword, and that'll pretty much be our sword for a good chunk of the game until we go get our spear, till we get our silverback spear. I mean, we'll probably be using that sword for a good chunk of the game. I wish I could play some music for you guys in the background. That'd be awesome. Just while I'm sitting here trolling this dude. So at least you guys have something to listen to other than my retarded voice. He dropped something that time. What did he drop? Titanite shard. Sweet. That's 2. Almost done. We'll know when we're done because he won't be there no more. He'll stop spawning. These three guys will stop spawning. Unlike Dark Souls 3, where you can farm them indefinitely. If this was Dark Souls 3, I would sit here and I would farm this. I would farm this ogre until I had, 100,000, 120,000 souls, and I would level up, and I would just go straight up ham mode through the rest of the game. I mean, there's a reason in this game why they limit the amount of times you can kill an enemy. In Dark Souls 3, it's not that big of a deal because they don't drop the same amount of souls. Soul of Proud Knight. So he'll drop a Soul of Proud Knight or Titanite Shard. That's the 2 things he has a chance of dropping. Both things are really good for me right now, early game. Both are very good early game items. Life gem, I'll take that. Life gems are where it's at in this game, honestly. Like you'll see, I will use life gems more than I'll use Estus. Estus I try to save for bosses, because Estus is that really quick, give you a butt ton of life really fast. Whereas life gems give you a good chunk of life, but over 15 or 20 seconds. Dropped an item again. There's another Soul Proud Knight. Nice. But normally you shouldn't have this many souls already this early in the game. Like if most people aren't going to sit here and farm this guy. Most people aren't going to go back and just sit here and kill this ogre over. They're going to kill him once, and they're going to pray that they're just going to be happy they got him. They killed him. They got him dead once, and they're going to move on. So, for those of you who are watching this and you're gonna do a playthrough after this, you can see it's totally worth doing. No, you don't. Nothing that time. No. We're almost done. I think you can kill him 12 times. I think it's 10 or 12 times. And we've killed him 11 times at least. So this might be the last time we can kill him. That's and that's every egg character in the game. You can only kill them a finite amount of times. But if I remember correctly, I usually have between 14 and 16,000 souls but when I kill him off. So we might have one more chance on him, or that was it right there. I'm not sure. Let's see. Nope, that was it. That was the last one. See, no ogre. And no Hollow Knights there. So we are done with that. We're done with the farming now. We're not done. We're not going to go back and level up yet. Well, we're gonna save those because I don't remember the exact requirements that's required for the I don't. Oh man, this freaking guy is shooting me in the butt a lot. Stop. There we go. What the exact soul requirement was for the sword and for my shield that I'm going to be using. So I'm just saving up. I'm not going to go and spend. I think it's 10, and I think if I go 10 and 10, I'll be fine. Or if I go 12 and 10, I'll be fine. But I don't want to throw all that in there and then find out that no, I was actually wrong. I needed more. Ooh, I didn't see you. There we go. Life Jam. So this area used to have a hide knight. He's not here no more. Now it's just a bunch of hollows. And the best way to do this is be very slow and methodical about it. If you run around, you're just going to wake them all up, and then you're going to have a. This is the best way to do it. Just get up behind them and backstab them as they're waking up. We're going to go over here. There's going to get a guy that's going to come down the ladder. Here he comes. There we go. We do have a second dagger just in case this one gets worn out and broken. That's the big thing. That's another big difference between 2 and 3 is 3. They made durability almost not an issue. Excuse me, I had to sneeze again. Whereas in 2, durability is an issue. You will notice like some of my weapons will get really worn down. Even some might even get broken if I'm not careful. Yeah, so. Wonder if I can get the backstab on this guy. Aha! Too easy. Jump over here, grab your short sword. And it's another soul. I don't know if the short sword actually has any lore to it. I can't use it though. I think. No, I can't. I need 7 strength and 10 dex. Sorry. A small straight sword, longer than a dagger, but still lightweight. Wielded, widely used as it requires no particular strength. Well, it needs 7. A reasonable choice that will suffice in many situations, but not the thing to take along if you expect to face any serious challenges. Alright, so we're going to get out of here. And then you want to do that to grab your throwing knives. Throwing knives are really good in this game to have, but since we're a sorcerer, they're not that big of a deal because we have soul arrows. But they're really good for kiting like one enemy at a time. Alrighty, now we gotta do this. Like I said, you wanted to go do this methodically, like this guy right here. Get them one at a time as they get up. That's so you don't want to get they'll overwhelm you. They're like zombies. Well, they are zombies technically, and they're hollow. They're undead. That's how zombies get you. 7s and 8s. Numbers, get it? Numbers game, 7s and 8s. Alright, come here, douche. Come here. There we go. Getting them backstabs. You get 2 broken straight swords in here. I don't know why they give you 2 of them, but they do. There we go. We got one more guy over here. Backstab! Alrighty. Here we go. Get rid of it. Nice try. But you failed. This is your first, like, trap. There's still one more guy in here. There he is. And I got a backstab on him. Got wooden bolts. Those are always good to have. And then we are going to... There we go. Knock out that ambush. Got another life gem. Let's go ahead and heal up. And then you're going to go up here and you're going to go over here. And we're going to go... And if you're not careful, there's a guy over here that'll start shooting at you too. See him over there? I wonder if I can actually lock onto him. Yeah, I can. There. So go ahead and knock that guy out. No. We want to pick up the item. There we go. It's a life gem. Go ahead and use one. Don't be afraid to use life gems. Use them as much as often as you want, because as you'll see when I'm playing the game, I'll essentially have an infinite amount of them. So I'm never gonna not have life gems. So we just actually got our shield that we're gonna be using. We need 13 dex and 7 strength to wield it. A traditional small metal shield, a small shield that is very light and easy to use, but has low stability when attacked. The center of the buckler is convex, designed to brush attacks aside, making parrying easier. It has the target shield and the buckler have the 2 widest parrying. I'll show you. We're actually going to equip it because we don't actually have to be proficient in it to use it. As one of the best parrying windows of any parrying shields in the game. Very long, so you could actually mess up a parry and still parry people. Is essentially what it will do. It's really good, really worth having. Just to let you know. Come on, dude. Okay. Plus, we're going to buy a few items before we go back to Majula. This is really cool because this is the only time in the game where you'll actually get to see this tree in the way it looks like this. How it's all nice. Because once you light the bonfire, it's all gone. It doesn't. It looks different. So Someone select the bonfire. Oh no, they changed it. Now it actually keeps that same look. It used to be in the original Dark Souls 2, you would light this bonfire and all those branches and stuff would burn away. And who are you? Hi, Melentia. I am. Well, where'd they go? Sounds like she knows something about this war, though. Giants? What giants? I do. Okay. Okay, so so she's repeating. So you actually have to buy stuff from her because she actually gives you a really good ring if you spend enough money with her. We're not going to spend a ton of money with her right now because we're still leveling up. What we are going to do is we're going to buy this. That's the blacksmith's key. That's the blacksmith. He said he got locked out, and that's why I said it's kind of funny because he said he found this place, he put all the stuff in it, and then somebody went off and locked the door and took the key with him. Melentia is the one who has the key. So what a lot of people think is that Melentia locked him out, stole the key just to make you pay for it so she could get money. We're gonna buy 5 of these, and we will buy this Pharaoh's Lockstone in a little while, but not right now. She also sells a soul arrow, which do we want to buy that yet? No, we'll save it for now. She does sell a hat that you do want. We'll buy that right now. We'll go ahead and buy the hat now. And then she sells the Castus, which is actually a really good weapon. In fact, all of her weapons that she sells, minus the broken straight sword, this hand axe is actually really good. It's got a good scaling. This club has an amazing scaling. A scaling. When it's maxed, that's an S scaled weapon. Really good. So is the Castus. But she won't move until after you kill the giant. Now, what we want to do is also, if I come over here, do you guys see that, like that chiming in the distance? That chiming that you're hearing is a crystal lizard. That's how you know they're around in the game. So we're going to go ahead and rest the bonfire real quick, and we're going to try to make this work. I don't always get this to work, but that's why I only spend 5 on it. I got 5 on it. Alright, we're going to... Nope, not those. Actually, I got 6, so that works out perfectly. I got 6 tries. So pretty much where this is, you want to go... Got it. So you can open the shortcut this way, or if you can't do it this way, if you run out of firebombs, you can run around, and then that guy up there will throw them at it. So we were able to get it. Nice. Okay, alright. We're going to go up here, and we're going to go get our sword, and then we're going to go level up. Ah, I missed it. I'll have to use the axe. Small leather shield and a repair powder. Hand axe. Hollow soldiers. Can I use the hand axe? I don't think I can use the hand axe. I need 9 strength. Can I two-wield it? Can I two-hand it? Nope. That's right, because I only have 6 strength, so... There's small white soapstone and radiant life gems. So the small white soapstone is to be put down so you can people can summon you into another world for a few minutes. You become a phantom. Get the divine blessing. We're gonna rest and we're gonna put the dagger back on and we're going to. We'll come back and get that when we get our sword. We'll come back and get that. He's not going anywhere. Okay. There we go. And our sword, our fire longsword, is just down here a little bit. So. Also, another good farming area is right here because you got 2 of the iron golems, or ninja turtles, as a lot of people call them. I call them iron golems because I think that's actually what they're. Ironclads is what they're called. That's right. They're called ironclads, not iron golems. Sorry. Now, a good way to fight these iron clads, throwing knives work really good against them. The trick is not to let them get close to you. There we go. They're weak to fire. But they're a good source. They give you 600, so you get 1,200 for killing the pair of them. Foot soldier shield. Alright, let's heal up, and then we're gonna go in here. Wait for him to shoot again. I messed that up. Hi, frames. Nope. No iframes there. And this is what we were getting. This is what we were waiting to go get. This is what we're trying to get. Very, very strong sword. Okay, we're gonna... We're gonna use a homeward bone and just go ahead and homeward bone out. Alrighty, now we can get leveled up. We're gonna go travel to Majula. Yeah, there we go. And then what we want to do is we want to look at our fire longsword. So we need 10 strength, 9 dex. But we need 13 dex for that. So we need 10 strength, 13 dex total. That's where we need to put our those stats at. So we're going to go and do that now. So let's see. 10, 13. Perfect. Exactly the amount we needed to. That's pretty cool. So now we can competently use the buckler, and we can use our fire longsword. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this dagger, and we already have our buckler up. This is going to be pretty much our main weapon. Now it has a really good attack, but it's two-handed is where it's at. That right there is devastating to everything in the game. That poke is just nasty. Let's go ahead and open your door. Alright, so he'll say come again later. All you have to do is just rest to the bonfire. Now, as far as our strength and dex is concerned, we're probably going to leave that right where it's at for a very long time now. Now that we got our two main things done, we're going to do this. Let's go ahead and use 3 of those. That should be more than enough. Yeah, that's 6,000 souls. That's way more than enough. And now he's in here. He's in your... doing his blacksmith thing. There is a chest here, which is the short bow. Hi, Lenny-Grast. Not really. And now he's repeating. So he does sell a few items. He sells the longsword, the broadsword, the falchion, the S-stock, the rapier, the battle axe, the mace, and the spear. The spear would actually be a really good weapon to use, but I'm just not going to use it right now. The S-stock is an amazingly fun weapon to use. So he also sells 1 repair powder and 10 regular titanides. So I held 3. I need to buy 3. That gives me 6. And he also sells wooden arrows, iron arrows, wooden bolts, and heavy bolts. So we're going to reinforce. There we go. Now we need large titanite for that. So now our longsword is already at its max level for... like, it shouldn't be +3 already. This is the whole idea. We're already well above where we need to be on that. And we're actually gonna go fight a boss like right now. I might actually fight this boss, clear the little area below him, and then end the video there for the day. in part 1, and we'll pick up part 2, and we'll fight the giant and everything tomorrow. Or Monday, actually. Excuse me, not tomorrow. Monday. Alright, so... Now I'll show you how good this sword is with this turd that's coming up here. Ow. But I mean, look how much damage that did to that. Let him swing, poke, and he's dead. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, let's go ahead and heal up. This can be either the hardest boss in the game for you or the easiest boss in the game for you, depending on your skill level. We're gonna go kill this guy. Where is he? There he is. This is the pursuer. Woo, what? There we go. If you know how to parry, he's the easiest boss in the game. I parried you again, dude. What? So there's two places you can fight him. You can fight him here, or you can fight him in his boss area a little bit further ahead. If you fight him here and he kills you, he won't respawn here. So you only get one chance to fight him here. You don't get any bonuses for fighting him here. It's just you kill him early. That's all. You can't parry that attack. That's a cursed sword. By the way, his shield, if you notice, if it looks familiar, it's because in Dark Souls 3, you actually pick it up as an item. It's just laying on the ground. There we go. Solve the Pursuer and Ring of Blades. Ring of Blades is also... Ah! I forgot these guys get up. There we go. Estus Flask. That's another reason you have to come up here to get your Estus Flask shard. Human Effigy, Life Gems, Firebomb, and a Torch. And then what's over here? Repair Powder. Cool. But yeah, that's the first boss of the game in a nutshell. I mean, he's pretty... he can be either the first boss or the second boss. If you go up there and he kills you, he'll be the second boss, because you'll have to go kill the giant to get the key to get to him. But if you can go up there and do exactly what I just did, and that's why the buckler is so good, because you can just sit there and parry the hell out of him. If you go up there and kill him, then he's the first boss of the game, and the giant will be the second boss. Actually, some people actually will make the Dragon Rider their first boss because he's so easy to... He is one of the easiest bosses to kill. They'll just go in and run past everything and go fight him really quickly to kill him. There we go. Two hits. Two hits. Ouch. One hit because it was a crit. Run and jump. Run and jump. And stop. Human effigy. Throwing knife. Oh, he dropped something too. Amber herb. Amber herbs are really good for us. Amber herbs, let's read the lore on an amber herb real quick. Here they are. An annual herb with an amber color so deep it gives the impression of illuminescence. Restores a small number of spell uses. It is the mistaken belief that many that the flower of the herb did not blossom. However, small white flowers do blossom during dusk when the moon is visible. It is a mistaken belief of many that the flower does not blossom. Okay, what are you doing in this cave? What's up, Kale? Okay. That is a good question, but I didn't ask it. Okay. Well, refocus, buddy. Okay. So what he just said in a nutshell is he was sent here just like us by the Firekeeper as part of to break the curse. Unfortunately, he's been corrupted by the Hollow as well. He's lost his memories, but all he knows is he really likes maps, so he's now drawing out a map of Drain Lake. But he was originally just like us. He was sent here to try to stop he was here to stop the curse. Okay. Sweet. Is that why you came to the kingdom? Really? No, it wasn't it. And see, so that's going to be the kind of that's going to be kind of the meta throughout the game, is the people that you talk to, the people that you encounter in the game. Well, a few of them at least. You're going to notice that either they have their wits, but they're slowly losing them, because every time you die, you hollow. And the more times you die, the more hollow you become, and eventually you're going to be so hollow that you're going to be one of these things that I've been killing. The hollows that I've been killing are people like him, but they've died so many times that they don't have any humanity left. They're nothing but just a hollow. They're empty. So they're just going to keep dying over and over and over and over and over again, but they can't remember anything. And he's starting to get that way. It's basically what's happening right now. Yes, I was. Yeah, sure. Maps are awesome. Oh, sweet! I'll take it. House key. Okay. Will do. Thanks for the warning, buddy. Okay. I'm not going to discuss maps with you, man. Alright, so now he's repeating his dialogue. Once he repeats his dialogue, he'll go back to Majula. Alright. Haha. If this says revenge, I'm rating it. Revenge. The reason people put that is because you'll be up here trying to kill all these guys, and this guy sits here and constantly just keeps shooting you in the face. Alright, we're going to drop down. We're going to go over here. And we're going to drop down here. Ah! Go ahead and eat a gem. We're going to go over here real quick. Grab our Titanite shard. There we go. Problem solved there. And then we just go here. Now, if you're wondering why this is a fog wall, we took a shortcut so we didn't have to go this way. I will show you where it leads, though. The problem with the longsword is it doesn't have high durability, so it will break if you don't repair it often. Repairing it just requires you to rest of the bonfire, or if you can't get to a bonfire, you need to use a repair powder. And yes, you can kill this from up here. No, we're not going to right now. There's no point to do it right now. So if we take this ladder up, hey look, there's Malentia. And this is that shortcut. So we are actually going to talk to Malentia real quick. We are going to buy a few things from her. Let's see. That might be enough. Oh, and we'll buy this. That should be enough. That's why we want you to spend a lot of money with her. Because she gives you the Covenant Silver Serpent Ring +1. Which is huge. Yeah. Lonely Times. Which is huge for us. Because now we can put the Ring of Blades on. And we can put this on. And now we have a full set of armor. And we're also going to put that on, by the way. The reason we're putting the Traveler's Merchant hat on is because a hat worn by merchants from Landfear. Where blue represents knowledge. Wearing this increases item discovery. Landfair is the farthest land to the south, and follows a strict edict of isolationism. The rare visitor from Lafayette is always a little odd. So basically what this does is, with this on, item drops are higher. So when we kill enemies and stuff, they have a higher chance of dropping items. So it's always a good little good piece of... There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not like Dark Souls 3 where it just pops up on your screen. You actually have to pick up the item. 2 Titanite shards for killing him. Well worth it because we will have other items we want to level up, and so. All right, so let's see. We need to go. We don't need to go. Do we need to go to Majula? Yes, we need to go to Majula. See, we got another 20 minutes. I can still go, so we'll clear out the next lawyer. We'll talk to Pate, who is actually Patches in the game. I will tell you that. That's who this is. He's not called Patches in this game. He's called Pate, but it's the same character for all intents and purposes. Yeah. This is really cool. That's a big book. Pharaoh's Lockstone. We haven't got any lore on these yet, so we'll go ahead and read the lore on it. Stone activating a creation of the Pharaohs of Vagabond. Pharaohs of Vagabond was a legend who wandered the land, creating contraptions to help those in sincere and dire need. The scope of his travels was so wide that pharaohs have been mistakenly credited with many inventions that were crafted by others. So you'll see these little things in the wall and the floors that will stick these in, and they'll activate hidden walls and different contraptions and stuff like that. So we are actually going to go... Yeah, we're going to go this way. We're going to go down here first. He said don't travel deep down here. And why is that? Oh, there's a skeleton. Actually, I've seen a lot of people die of this skeleton. It's hilarious. He'll always drop a human effigy when you kill him. There's an Estus shard, so we have 2 Estus shards to level up. And then we have a very coolly designed iron chest. That's very coolly designed. And it's a soul vessel. Let's see what a soul vessel is. Where would you be at, soul vessel? Where is the soul vessel at? Oh, that's the one on the end. Soul vessel, a vessel that will accept your souls. It can allow reallocation of levels, but without proper assistance, it may only simply drain you of your souls. If you truly wish to start again, go to the place where your journey began. Okay, so what that means is that what this does is you can respec your character. What you have to do is you have to go talk to the Firekeeper back at the beginning that you first spec'd with, and you'll give her this, and she'll let you respec your souls. And here is the map that Kane was talking about. Equipment breakage bug, vision to secrets, bonfire. Alright, we're going to go up here. We're going to go get this Titanite shard here. 3 Titanite shards, excuse me. Alrighty. And now we're going to go reinforce our Estus and level up, put a couple levels in to our character.
Is that okay? However,
so we already got 4 Estus shards. That's nice. And we're gonna level up. which one gives me my attunement? Oh, attunement does. Alright, so we want that to go to 13. Yeah, we'll put that at 13. Put that at 13 for now. We'll go ahead and get that up to 19. Alright. There we go. Thank you. And the reason we did got the second attunement is so we can attune a spell and do that. So now, if you look at our spells, we now have 60 soul arrows. See? 60. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. So we'll go ahead and clear Pate's area. If I can do this quickly, maybe we can kill the giant and finish out the Forest of Fallen Giants tonight. We'll see. We will see. Okay. You want to run this room and then run back out. We actually just got, I just realized we just got a good spell too that we probably should use. Great Soul Arrow. So we have Soul Arrow and then we just got Great Soul, which will probably just go ahead and, I should have put 3 attunement slots on it. I should have done that. Oh well. I forgot. I just forgot that that was an item we were getting ready to pick up. It's okay. We don't really need it right now anyways. I mean, it's good to have, but, so. Alright, so this is a booby trap. It's not a mimic, it's a booby trap. Okay, Titanite Shard. This is where the Pharaoh's Lockstones come in. That's why we went in there and got that one, so we could use it here. And then, whoop. Chlorathi Ring, which we will be using. And a Titanite Slab. Yeah, we'll go here. We're going to switch the Ring of Blades out for the Chlorathi Ring. Ring named for its decorative green blossom, but its luster is long since faded. Raises stamina recovery. And that's what we want. We want that stamina recovery. Actually, we don't want that anymore, so we'll go ahead and put that there. There we go. That looks a lot better. We don't need the way of blue ring anymore. Alright, now there is one more little hidden thing in here. Does not open from this side. What's the message say? Try destroy. That's how you get that door open. Ah, man. That poise. That poise is real. There we go. Give me your halberd. Ooh, it is definitely darker in here. Actually, I should turn my brightness up so you guys can see better. And there's our life ring that I said, you know, we would get anyways. And we're actually probably going to use that. Because I don't... What's the Ring of Blades do again? The Ring of... I didn't even read this. The Ring of Blades is modeled after the Mad Knight of Alkin's weapon of choice, increases physical attack. The Kingdom of Alkin and Ven long ago flourished on these very grounds. They are both founded by the same man, but were reduced into rivalry and spite. So I think I'll get rid of that then. I'll get rid of the stone ring.